Okay, hello there everyone, and today is the review and extension news with a player. So, we'll start with the extension news. Hull Kingston Rovers player Dean Hadley has extended with a 2-year extension, keeping him at Hull KR till the end of 2025, which is brilliant news because over the last few years, he's definitely had his ups and downs, as do you know. He's had a lot of injuries recently. Feel bad for him, but he had a shoulder surgery, I think it was, in the off season, and he's better than ever. And he's just doing amazing for us right now. So that's great news to start off, like the end of the holidays, sadly. Anyway, but yeah, that's great news to start off with. Now let's have a look at even better news. Well, part of it's worse news actually. So if we scroll down through Facebook, right here. The 21-man squad is here to verse the World Club champions, St Helens. So, we'll start off at the bottom. Potential debutants in the number 33 shirt is Corey Hall. I'd like to see him play personally. He's in because Sam Wood has a minor problem, and Sam Wood's out just for a precautionary reason. So that's good to know. Hopefully we'll have Woody back next week because he's been amazing for us this year. Next up is PLC. He hasn't played yet this season, and I doubt he'll play again, but you know what I mean. We'll have to wait and see. Next up is Big Sam Luckley. He's played quite consistently. He's been doing well for us as Big Sam. I'm liking having him at the Robins. He's got a good impact since he joined. Same with the man above him, though he's not played as much, Lewis Senior. He's just been absolutely immense for us when he played. Next up is Mr. Extension, Dino. Nice to have Dino in the squad. It's good to have him back. Next up we've got Rowan Milnes. I doubt he'll play over Abdul and Mikey, but you never know. One of them could pull out ill or something. You just can never know. Next up, someone will lend out to Keithley, but with Rico, just in case, Jimmy Kynhorst. I like the guy. He's not played this season, and as much as I like him, I can't see him playing, to be honest. It's just a sad thing, really. Played most games last season because we had a lot of injuries. And now we're getting injured this season. We've got better depth in every position. Next up, as I've said a million times, my personal favourite, Matty Staunton. I fucking love this guy. Good player as well. Next up's Reece Kennedy. He had a really good first stint against Hull FC, I thought. He was another quite immense player. And I'm liking the look of Reece. Next up is Mr. England call-up, Jez Litton. Though he's not played so many minutes, he has called up for England in the mid-season friendly against France, which is really good for Jez. I think it's well-deserved. I like Jez. Here's another one. Elliot Minchella. Elliot Minchella. Yep, he always tries his hardest, does Elliot. Can't fault him, same with the next two. Ken Lynette and Frankie Alton. Both of them put 100% in no matter what. They're just amazing lads. Next up is Georgie King. I like King, he's good. Like everyone else, he puts in the work. Peter said himself, all he wants to see is the work. He don't care whether you have the best game of your life. What he cares about is seeing the effort. So Kingy will be playing every week guaranteed pretty much unless he's injured, which probably not. Well, hopefully not. Same with the next man, Matt Parcell. Another one, 100% in, week out. You can't fault him. There is two suspended though. Our number 6 didn't know our number 8. And that is obviously James Batchelor in the 16. Started second row against Hull FC and scored a try. And Swaso Jesse Sue in the number 8. Now, as much as I hate to say it, Sue was a deserved ban. But Batchelor was just terrible. Like, what do they expect him to do in that situation? And then, obviously, after Sue not being in, we got... best half in the league, if you ask me. Jordan Abdul. And again, why wouldn't I say he's the best half in the league? Wait, did I not talk about Mike? I don't think I talked about Mike yet. Mike, actually. I'll talk about Mikey and Jordan together. Mikey and Jordan are the perfect half pairing. The way Abdul plays complements Mikey's game, and vice versa. The way Mikey plays complements Abdul's game. They're just the perfect half pairing. And then with Coote and Matt Parcell in there, it just makes it perfect. It just finishes the puzzle. Next up is the hat-trick hero, Ryan Hall. He had a class game against FC. None of his tries were exactly easy, but none of them he had to, run the pitch, though he did quite a lot of running. I had 5 try involvements against FC, which is good for him. Well, good for a winger in general, I'd say. Such a hard-working player, and I'm so glad he's signed on for another year. Couldn't be happier with that one. Next up is the captain, Kenny Dowell. I didn't really notice him too much in the derby, but obviously it's his first game back after a long suspension of 4 weeks, which was completely unnecessary, in my opinion anyway. I hope you agree with my opinion. Next up is Tom Opachik, or some call him Opachich, or stuff like that. He's a good player for us. He's been good since he joined, and that you can't fault him like everyone else. And the next man, he's been a mix since signing for us. He has had retirement thoughts, so let's just see if he signs on or not. I'm not against him, but he knows when to call time on his career, and he should go with his gut. His heart probably said play on, but his brain would probably say retire. I don't know. I like Coote. He puts in the work. But yeah, this week he's versing his former club, St Helens. Last time we versed St Helens, but we're not playing at St Helens this year. Well, this game. He had probably one of his best games for Rovers. So let's hope he can repeat that performance.